Our top story now, 19 FIRs have been filed by the UP police in the aftermath of the alleged gang rape and torture in Hathras of a young woman who died last week. Facing criticism over its handling of the case, the police have alleged an attempt to disturb peace in the state and listed sedition, conspiracy and promoting religious hatred in the main FIR. Now, news coming in this morning that 4 men have been detained in the Mathura by the police over the Hathras aftermath. The police claim the men have links to PFI, that's an organization that UP wants to ban. The police also have said the men were going to Hathras. Well, let's go across to Alok Pandey now for more. So, Alok, after those 19 FIRs were filed alleging a conspiracy, sedition and defamation, this morning the news of these 4 men being detained and the police claiming they're linked to the PFI.
Well, you're absolutely right. It ties in very conveniently with what the government and the police have been saying in the last some time, which is the last 4 or 5 days, that there was a quote-unquote deep conspiracy to cause the events that occurred in the aftermath of the Hathras woman dying and her body being cremated at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Now, in this particular instance, the police are claiming that these are 4 men who are linked to the Popular Front of India. The Popular Front of India, as you were pointing out, is an outfit that the Yogi Adityanath government wants banned. The government said the PFI was one of the organizations responsible for violent protests in the state against the citizenship law, where you remember there were many deaths and there was widespread violence across UP. The police is claiming that yesterday, when they were apprehended near Mathura, which is where you go to if you have to go to Hathras from Delhi, and when their car or vehicle was searched, they found allegedly incriminating literature and a mobile phone or mobile phones and a laptop, and that they're going to question these people further. Now, the larger story is the fact that in the last 2 or 3 days, the government is trying to push forward the theory that there was some kind of a deep conspiracy to cause the events, like I said, that occurred after the Hathras woman died. And that includes protests and that includes a lot of mismanagement by the police itself. But on that, the police or the government has been silent except to suspend a few police officials and for the top officials of the state to visit the family. They've also asked for a CBI inquiry in the case. The government has said that they are recommending it. But at the same time, in the last some time, the focus of the government at least seems to have shifted from that to all of this, including this conspiracy or alleged conspiracy. They filed 19 cases. The main one in Hathras, in the same police station that is dealing with the rape case, also has sedition as a charge. Now, these are the first detentions that we know. There were 5 other people who were arrested according to a press release yesterday, but we don't know who these people are.
Right. So, Alok, just explain to us this allegation of conspiracy and defamation and, raising tensions between religions or castes, etc. Who are they blaming in this? Is it NGOs? Is it, political parties? Because we do know that, the Congress and various political parties came to Hathras and it was a massive controversy at the time. So who exactly is being blamed for sedition and this conspiracy?
Well, which is exactly what we are trying to find out, because the FIR, we only have the first page of that FIR. The first page of the FIR deals with the sections that have been invoked in that FIR, which is the messy. Forget the 19 FIRs. They are too complex or too vast for us to go into all details. Some of them are against political parties. Some of them are against gathering or violations of COVID Epidemic Act, or of the Epidemic Act, and all of that. But the main FIR has 20 sections, stringent sections of the law, including sedition, conspiracy, rioting, etc., etc. We are still waiting to see the whole copy available online. We asked the Additional Director General, Mr. Kumar, yesterday about who they were blaming. His response was, we are still waiting, etc. So one needs to read the text of the FIR to see what they are saying in it. There are wild theories going around about what has been said in it, but I will not say it because I haven't read the thing and it's not right to report it without reading it ourselves. So we'll wait for that, but it does seem to be, by the statements of the police and the government, that they believe that there is a larger story to the Hathras issue, and that many organizations that have in the past also allegedly caused trouble in UP could be to blame.